Big Boys Neighborhood, we are after the show, ladies and gentlemen. November 28th, 2017, man. I sit here 14 years after my gastric bypass surgery.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Sure, you're right. And shout out to the team. They brought in food and cards and everything. So thank you guys for that. It's always good to bring a... Oh, there's cake here too?
It's...
Yeah, for...
I think Rosie
thank you guys. All righty, it's always good to bring
you got something in
somebody
the can
that's
over
gastric
here.
bypassed. You know what I'm saying? All that food. But thank you guys.
Stop trying to
All
pass
righty,
this around. I don't
let's
want
go to after the show. Who's up?
You guys,
I want to hear this. Oh, okay.
okay, never mind. Go.
Do you want to?
Monica.
Monica, do we start
story.
on you?
I want to hear
end with
Okay,
Monica.
well let's go to Monica. She was like, "Oh, I got something."
I have
All
a
right.
story, you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hilarious. I love this. All righty, so Louis,
Thank
we
you
to
for
you
sharing.
now. Thank you. That was amazing. No, go ahead, baby girl.
So I was hanging out with my friend that I hang out with him like very frequently, a couple times a week, and we'll usually hang out and smoke marijuana.
Marijuana.
Thank you for clarifying that.
I had to clarify that.
You know,
but
the homies get together and smoke crack.
God forbid you were smoking tobacco or
Hey, why don't you,
crack
hey
or-
man, let's roll up some cigarettes. No, go ahead.
So he had been interviewing for jobs and he got a job and he was happy and he was like, oh, they're gonna drug test me, so like I can't be smoking anymore. So he stopped smoking with me for like 2 weeks, but then like one night he went out and he told me he did coke.
Damn.
And I was like, dang, you did coke and you're worried about getting drug tested and you're not even smoking weed, you know? Like, that seems bold. And he was like, oh, well,
Coke wash out
coke
of your
leaves your
system?
system faster, whatever. And I was like, okay, he's definitely thought this through. He got fired. Why would you
He got
smoke?
fired for
But you're
being
gonna risk
positive
it all? Yes.
for drugs.
Wait.
For
Coke.
They
yeah.
got that cocaine in the system, huh? Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Damn.
Damn.
I know. I was like, really? You thought you could get away with the coke, but not weed?
So it was a new job, and he was aware that the drug test was coming.
Yeah, he was
knew.
aware that it was coming.
He's
He
an
got
idiot.
tested, and like the day that he got tested, he was like, "I'm such an idiot. I'm gonna get fired." I was like, "What do you mean? I thought you said it was gonna leave your system." He was like, "No, I don't think so." Like
He chanced it to thinking
get
that
fired.
it was going to leave his system.
and he's been living in dread for the past. So a week went by, and then they
is
called
that
him.
near Modesto?
What?
Dread? No, I'm just playing. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead now. That was a joke you got.
But after the drug test, a week went by before he heard back, and then they called him, and they were like, "Oh, you tested positive for cocaine," and he was like, "Oh man."
They narrowed
And
it
then
down.
he
They was
stayed
like,
at that job for like another week, and like, cause the people didn't call him and he didn't tell them, so he just like waited out as long as he could, and then yesterday he got fired.
damn.
Did you smoke one with him?
They
Yeah.
said cocaine.
Yeah.
You tested positive
And
for
he said when they
cocaine.
called him, they were very matter of fact, like very polite, like, "Oh yeah, just wanted to let you know you tested positive for cocaine, so I'm gonna have to."
Yeah.
That was definitely a
So
third
then-
party.
We're gonna need your badge back, and
Sorry, you won't be having any more checks to pay for your
yeah,
coke.
yeah,
but
damn. But the crazy
you
thing
well.
about it is he knew that he was gonna get tested,
I know,
and
he had the willpower to cut out the weed, but
he probably
just
would have
had
got
to take
away
that line.
more with the weed.
I think so
Something
too,
in his
because
system, like, you know what, man, I couldn't relax. I ate a brown, just
You could have got
something.
like
You
synthetic
could have
piss.
the medical
Yes,
reason
man,
for that.
exactly. You know, but I don't think they prescribe a lot of
Yeah.
cocaine to people.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? The cocaine dispensary, they don't have. I don't think Louis has one of those, right?
no, I don't
Is there
think
any
so, no.
Louis the 14th that's cocaine?
No,
Okay.
in Colombia.
Wow. Man, dude, I'm glad
That's
I don't know
funny.
this dude because I would definitely give him the idiot award. If that was one of my homies, I'd be like, dude, you are a dumbass.
Dude,
Yeah.
I got a homegirl who was supposed
go.
to turn
Who
herself.
threw her homie under the bus?
No, no.
On after the show?
Who was supposed to turn herself in so she can. I think she was going to do 1 month in jail because she got a DUI, right? So she was like, okay, I got to go to court on Friday. It's cool. So she's like, I'm just going to binge drink like all Wednesday, Thursday. She went to Vegas, got
No,
drunk, came back, went to her court date, kind of buzzed, tested her there. She failed the sobriety test. And then they gave her like 6 months instead of that 1 month.
Damn.
Wait,
Because she thought she was going to get away. She didn't think they were going to test her or anything. But when they got to court, they said, here.
She
we need
must
you to
have had some
breathalyze her
time
here.
over her head anyway, and it must have been a
Yes.
violation when she walked in.
When she
Yeah,
walked
because
in, it
that's
was
weird.
that's what it was. It was definitely a violation, and then they got
Yeah,
her out
because
for
they
more
can't
months.
just say, hey, you're even more
Yes.
drunk. You're going to jail for 5
Yeah,
more
that's
months.
No,
really
that's
bizarre.
Yeah,
exactly
she
what it
probably
was.
already was caught up and sentencing
to
and
do
reduced
something.
this, that, and the other, and
Yes.
they gave her, they extended, they maxed her out on her situation.
Yeah, she thought she was going gonna like, oh, I'm just gonna binge drink.
She
until
did.
then.
Well, she got the binge drinking in. Your friend got the cocaine in and everything.
I traded myself in for some time to
Say
pay
what
off a
now?
ticket. I traded myself in to do some jail time for a ticket.
How long did you do?
I was supposed to do. She gave me 10 days, right? But I
They
was
processed you out?
I was told, look, it might, if you go in like on a Thursday, Friday, like it's going to get busy during the weekend. So you're going to get let out. Like just try it. And I got let out on
did?
24 hours, but
Yeah.
I was risking the 10 days. And oh my God, I was praying when I was in there, like, please let all these real criminals come in here.
Were you in the
because-
county?
Yes.
LA County?
Yes, Twin Towers. It was
because
so
sometimes
disgusting.
they'll process you out. You
Oh
know
my
what I'm
God,
saying?
it was so disgusting. It was like the worst thing. I was like, yo, I can't live in jail.
Oh, we ran all
Jail's
that up when I
horrible.
hired you.
I can't.
It's like a new story.
I love how she was-
Background check.
Guys,
Where
I
is
took,
Jason at?
I took
you
care
don't
of
want
it.
random drug test everybody too.
I'm gonna fail.
Yeah.
I love how she was
You're not
praying
gonna
for
fail?
criminals.
Well, just
I love how she was
can't-
praying for criminals to commit crime so
Real
they could go in and
criminals.
she could get out.
Yeah, every
Real
crime is a
criminals.
crime.
But,
If
you know,
you're
mine
at
is
the
a-
county
just
jail,
paying off a
Makes no
ticket.
sense.
Oh
Hey.
my God.
you got caught up. I remember, dude, I
was
had
so
some warrants
bad.
on my situation too, and I was like, I'm just gonna go do the time. But you got, the story. I was like, man, come get me out of here.
Nah, it
because
was not
I,
popping.
I,
Oh,
had,
yeah.
I got arrested, but I had both my guns on me.
Oh no.
Yeah, so but I had them. That's
is
when
a
I was like
crazy
500
story.
pounds. I had them tucked under my stomach.
Wow.
Big, do you know if you would have got caught, which is messed up? I'm glad you didn't.
Right. Well,
It
I
would've
see
been-
how
What are
you
you
laugh.
saying, Louis?
As he
Right.
laughs.
That would
I
have
don't-
been
he
like
said, "I
a
hope."
like a legend, like an urban legend.
It's urban legend now.
Like we had this dude who stuck two
Oh,
guns
yeah.
in his stomach.
And
I
then we
swear.
talk- but another time when I got a situation,
Yeah.
when they got me in there, dude told me, because this other cop, he didn't tell me. The other cops, they didn't tell me to lift up my stomach because I had my two guns under my stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I caught another situation in Van Nuys. And that cop, when he went in there, and my man told me, he was like, all right, so he's patting me down. He said, lift up your stomach. I was like, this motherfucker knows.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
When I
Would've been
was
crazy.
big, man, I had so many good hiding parts.
Aw.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, it used
Get
to
a
be
little
so
snacks
low.
in there for later.
I did. You know what
You
I'm saying?
did? Really?
You're
Yeah.
healthy
Not
now.
snacks for later, but I would go in and say, what now?
But you're healthy now. You're better.
How do you know? With these brittle ass bones, like he all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you're here
You
with
eat healthy?
us.
In what degree?
what? Say what now?
You eat healthy?
With this brandy I'm drinking over here right now?
yeah, I'm drinking no brandy.
All right, it's what is this? This is
Apple juice or
It's a
something?
brandy.
no, it's
Electrolytes?
electrolytes. You
I was
know,
gonna be
Yeah.
sad if it was brandy and you didn't share.
my little alcoholic partner over here.
Low key.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
High
At least I
key.
Part
brag
of-
about it.
Part of the liquid crew
Yeah.
over here. Why don't you join the damn
The alcoholics.
She's a hardcore drinker,
Beer
too.
Drinkers Anonymous.
Yeah, drinking
She
anonymous.
drinks
not
it
drinking.
straight
that. No,
on
I
the
can't
rocks.
actually-
You are.
Yeah, I can take it, but I don't like.
Can't dish it out.
I
What you
can't
mean?
do like 6 in a row. Like I can do like 3, maybe Jameson's on the rocks, and I'll be cool.
That's a
I can't do
lot.
anything more
You
than
just
that.
seem like you get
That's
racist
a lot.
when you drink.
Yeah.
I don't.
It
She's
seems like
like
you
that
just let the
type.
N-word pop out your mouth.
I
Right.
no, don't say that. That's
Right.
not true. I get really loving.
Right. Who do you think would say the N-word first?
Monica.
Monica.
Monica,
Probably in a
Louis.
song
Ani,
or something.
Mina.
Louis, or Jason?
Like in
I
a
heard
bit of
Ani
rage,
saying it the other
or
day.
like just singing.
I don't know.
I feel like Ani
She
and
was
Monica
rapping
let it
along and I
slip all
heard
the
her.
time.
Oh, Monica?
No,
Yeah.
Ani.
Oh, you heard her
She
say
slipped-
it?
Yeah.
You lucky I didn't hear. I would roll my
Yeah,
sister
you
in and
were-
beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Well, just like, I mean, in the sense of like, we all get used to the sound of a song sometimes. So,
I
like,
don't.
even when it comes to like an F word or like, you just have to, you have to know what
Censor
you're
your
singing.
Out.
I knew
Just like
Ani would
that.
slip and say it. She ever say it in front of me, I'm gonna get my sister to fuck her ass up. I know you ain't supposed to press on this, but she definitely get an ass whooping. I'm not gonna sit there and just say, "Oh no, you cool." Like shit, you crazy as a motherfucker. You say that shit around me. Alrighty, anything else you guys?
No, I think
I have
were-
something else to
Think I
say.
told
Oh, God.
I love how
I just
comfortable you are now,
remembered
Monica.
something.
What's
Go
up,
for it,
Monica?
girl.
So, my friend, you remember the one that I
The
just told
cocaine
story?
head?
Yep.
This the same person?
I don't like this
Jesus
friend.
Christ.
I love this
This
guy.
friend is
You ever
crazy.
smash his friend?
No.
Don't answer that. Okay, all right.
All right,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Now you can answer it.
You might-
Did you ever smash his friend?
No.
Okay,
Would
there
you?
it is.
No.
Okay, cool.
He's a cocaine head. He be fucking all day.
Okay. But,
Give you a lot of rounds.
Yeah, they say that's the thing. Oh yeah.
oh, wow.
She, now,
What?
now she be
She's like, well,
she be
maybe.
hey, what's up, Jupiter?
I
Or whatever his name
Now
is.
that you ain't got no job.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's cold.
It's
You're cold,
Friday.
I'm
You ain't
cold.
got no job. Then we got things to do. Go ahead.
And
now.
we go today.
Oh, I just wanted to add interesting fact. He also had gotten a DUI
Jesus
for
Christ.
his girlfriend, though. He wasn't driving the car, but he took the blame for his girlfriend. and this girl cheated on him with his best friend on his couch.
He has a messy ass life. Yo.
I know.
Hey, dude.
Is your
I
friend
feel
white?
bad.
You need to stop
No.
it. You need to get away from this dude.
Yeah, you need to get away from these crazy ass people.
Yeah, you got a circle of friends.
Yeah, that's bad.
Need
It's
some
like
better
you go from
influences
different
in your
worlds. You
life.
go to the most positive thing in here, being
Right.
us. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
How messed up are your friends? yo?
Jesus Christ.
But yeah.
So he
Hold
took
on,
a DUI for her. What happened? They got pulled over. They switched seats. or
So
something?
she like crashed it, and then I guess like they had both probably been drinking, but he took the blame for her.
And she cheated
Couldn't
on
drive,
him with
yeah,
his friend.
with his best friend at his house on his couch. And I was there that night, but I didn't see it happen.
How long ago was this?
This was like the cheating thing happened like a year ago.
Damn.
But the DUI thing
He's not
happened like
back
a
with her,
year
though, right?
before that, and it was like, no, he's not back.
Okay, so he got that DUI. Then a year later, she cheated. Then he's getting his life together. Got a new job. Test positive for cocaine. And now he's unemployed.
Really bad.
I
yeah.
can't
What
write
do you-
this movie. I can't write this
Gosh,
movie.
man.
Good Lord have mercy.
He'll find another job.
No, man, he can't use them as a reference.
Not at
That's true.
all.
But he was only there for like 2 weeks.
I know because they tested him.
Can I say a sad story?
Oh my gosh, man.
No, because it's about DUI, and it literally was on my mind last night. So I saw this video of a man that is going back to the scene where his daughter was killed because of a DUI driver, and it made me feel so terrible, and it just really made me think of my situation because I got a DUI a while ago, and in the moment, like I never thought about it. It's like everybody knows you're not supposed to drink and drive, but sometimes when you're out drinking, you just don't think about it. You're like,
Right,
I'm
you
fine.
think I can make it home?
I can make
or-
it.
yeah.
It's nothing. And I wasn't drunk. How I ended up getting my DUI, but I got one. Whatever. And the price that I paid
course you weren't drunk.
for it was to me nothing compared to like if I would have killed somebody. Like seeing this video of this man crying for his daughter, like it hurt
Can
my
you
heart.
imagine
Like
that
I
on
couldn't.
you?
I could not live with that. And I thank God that I learned it where no one was injured and where it was like literally all out of my pocket. Because if I would have taken somebody's
Or
life
just hurt someone or
and hurt someone or even potentially taken my own life, like you never know. Like it really was a learning lesson where it's like, no, like this is really, really serious. So when people tell you do not drink and drive, like it's not a joke. And people take it so lightly. We talk about how guns kill people and whatnot, but it's like vehicles and people behind those vehicles take lives every single day. If it's not drinking and driving, it's using your cell phone. Like people really have to like take these things into consideration. And I really hope that people, stop drinking and driving. Like literally $30 for an Uber ride is a lot less than taking somebody's life. So I really hope that people.
Now let me ask you this. Are you saying that out of your heart, or do you still have like some probation or something, like a public service announcement? You gotta
Maybe.
do?
No.
Didn't that sound like a little PSA?
No, because
Like, Big, can you email that to me so I can shoot it to my probation officer? Thank you, boo.
I did. I went through like all my programming. I paid all my fees and all my dues. I went through all my probation, everything that I had to go through with
Yeah,
that
no.
experience. But
And
it's a
it's very
real life
serious.
experience. Like I'm embarrassed by it, but it was something that I lived through, and I feel like if I have to speak about my experience to hopefully wake somebody else up, then fine. It is what it
I'm
is.
gonna leave you guys.
You're what?
Why you can leave?
Where are you
She
going?
keep going on and on. I gotta get out of here.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Please. No, your
Don't
mic-
drink and
No,
drive.
your mic is still up.
There it is.
does.
All right.
Let's just say.
No, it's
Sorry.
a beautiful thing.
She didn't understand the wrap
Go
up.
back. Go back. You got-
Please.
She thought you were dancing or something when you were wrapping up.
All right, you guys.
Later, Big.
Bye, babe.
So I guess
Thank
I'm
you.
in charge
14
now.
years, baby. 14 years.
So tell your friend that not to be taking the blame for other people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
It's crazy because
Okay.
I've even had friends sometimes where like they'd be like, "Oh, I could drive right now, but
like,
later on I
can't.
can't because it's gonna hit me harder." Like, bro, you're still drinking.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like,
Either way.
either way,
Just
you're still
take an
drinking and
Uber.
driving, dog. Like,
Uber.
You
It's
guys will
cheaper.
figure it out. All right, I guess Big's not coming
I
back.
No.
think
So
I scared him away, guys.
that was fun.
Sorry.
Check out more after shows at RadioBigBoy.com.
Yes.
Do it.
Momo Set, thank you for your randomness and
it
outing
was
your
a
friends.
great story, by the way.
Iday, thank you so much for your PSA.
Yeah, just
Sorry,
give us
you're
a-
welcome,
Ah,
guys.
good
I'm
way
just
to
trying
just-
to.
Louis,
Sorry, I said it was sad.
thanks for coming back and infesting all of us,
Yes,
Louis,
yeah.
with your sickness.
Lysol
We need
everything.
Lysol.
Why did you come back?
Big time.
And that's all I hear. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.